11-2, solving multi-step equations. Here's a beautiful equation, but if you notice, this side of it is really long. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is there anything I can do to make this side more simple? Is there any way to simplify it? This is why we learned how to add and subtract like terms, because I see some like terms here. Do you see the like terms that I'm seeing? 8x and 3x are like terms. So 8x plus 3x, that's 11x. And then 6 and 2 are like terms. 6 minus 2 is 4. So now, see how my equation got a whole lot simpler? I haven't started solving it yet. All I've done is look at this side and see if it could be more simple. Now I'm going to begin to solve my equation. Okay? So, first thing I want to do is minus 4. Do it to both sides. That leaves 11x on this side. That leaves 33 on this side. Now divide by 11. Divide by 11. And x equals 3. That makes sense. Now you've solved it. Now you have to check it. To check it, we always use the original equation. Remember when we solved it, we got x equals 3. So now we're going to check it. So first we write down the original equation, the one that hasn't been simplified. And then we put 3 in x's spot. Everywhere there's an x, we're going to put a 3. Now we're going to do the actual math on this side and see if that really adds up to 37, to see if our answer of 3 was right. Well, that's 24. That's 9. And let's see, 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 plus 9 is 39. 39 minus 2 is 37. So it checks beautifully. We're still solving, we're still checking, we're still showing all work, but every problem is going to have to probably be simplified first in order to solve it. Okay, let's do another problem. First, look at the side that has so much stuff on it and say, are any of those terms alike? Is there any way we can simplify this? And that's what you're going to do. You're going to see that 5h and 8h and 3h are alike. So 5h plus 8h is what? 13h minus 3h is 10h. So that is 10h. Then you have plus 6 with no like term, so you just bring it down. Now we just simplified it. We haven't started solving, we've just simplified. Now we're going to solve. So minus 6 minus 6. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. So h equals 7. Now we have to check it. What do we have to do to check? We have to check in the original problem. Now we're going to check. So we're going to put 7, which is what we got when we worked it, back in the h's spots. So 5 times 7 plus 6 plus 8 times 7 minus 3 times 7 equals 76. Now we have to do the math on this side to see if that's really 76. So 5 times 7 is 35 plus 6. 8 times 7 is 56 minus 21. Okay, 35 plus 6 is 41. 41 plus 56 is 97. 97 minus 21 is at 76. Yep, that's 76. All right, 76 equals 76. Beautiful job. Okay, now you try this one. Get some paper, solve it, check it, show all your work. When you've got it all done, turn the video back on and see if yours turns out like mine. Okay, remember, you're not just checking for the answer, which is y equals 2. You're also checking to make sure your work is right. Did you solve it correctly? Did you check it correctly? Let's try another problem. Okay, now look at this problem. Both sides have things that need to be simplified. So we're going to look at the two sides separately. We're going to simplify this side, and then we're going to simplify this side. We're not solving yet. We're simplifying. We're combining like terms. So 3x and 2x are like terms. So that's going to be 5x because it's got a plus sign. And then you just write your plus 7 down. And then 8 minus 21. What's that? Well, that's negative 13. Now I have it simplified and I'm ready to solve. So minus 7. Minus 7, that's 5x, and negative 13 minus 7 is negative 20. Divide that by 5, divide that by 5, and you get x equals negative 4. That's your answer. Now we need to check. Remember, in the checking, you need the original problem. So 3x plus 7 plus 2x equals 8 minus 21. Put your negative 4 in for all the x's. 3 times negative 4 plus 7 plus 2 times negative 4 equals 8 minus 21. Well, that's negative 12 plus 7 plus negative 8. And 8 minus 21. Well, 8 minus 21 is negative 13. Let's see if this side comes out to negative 13. Negative 12 plus 7 is negative 5. Negative 5 plus negative 8 is negative 13. So it checks beautifully. Now, here's a problem that's a little different. It's still the same in that we need to simplify this side first. But instead of adding and subtracting like terms, the first thing we need to do is use the distributive property. So we're going to go 5 times 2r and 5 times minus 8. So 5 times 2r is 10r. 5 times minus 8, or 5 times negative 8, is negative 40. And then we still have the plus 2 that's just waiting for us to finish distributing. Now, is it all the way simple, or can it be still simple? On this side, is anything else there that can go together? Yes, the negative 40 and the plus 2 can go together. And that makes negative 38. So now we have 10r minus 38. Equals 2. Now it's all the way simple. Now we can finally start solving. So we're going to solve. Plus 38 plus 38. That gives us 10r equals 40. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. So r equals 4. Now let's check it. Remember, original problem to check is the only way we can actually check. Original problem. So we're going to put 4 in place of r. So 5 times 2 times 4 minus 8 plus 2 equals 2. Now remember, every time you're doing any math, you're following the order of operations. So 2 times 4 is 8. What's 8 minus 8? 8 minus 8 is 0. Right? What's 5 times 0? Well, that's 0. What's 0 plus 2? Well, that's 2. So, it just checks absolutely beautifully. Okay, here's your video homework. Solve it, check it, show all your work, and bring it to class tomorrow.